13 years ago, guys, I went into the nursery with my brother one fateful summer, and we decided to start a garden together. He started some basil plants. He was smart. He just went into the live plants section and just bought some basil like a normal beginner would. I, on the other hand, was less smart, and I looked at a giant wall of seeds. My eyes glazed over, I had no clue what I was doing, and I grabbed some random seed packets, one of which was a cucumber from a little company called Botanical Interests. And I started those seeds and I had a terrible time growing them. I totally failed. They tasted like absolute booty. My brother, I asked him if he remembered how they tasted. He said, yeah, man, I almost threw up when I ate them. They were that bad. For some reason or another, I'm still sitting here today with a garden. I still got hit by the bug, but a lot of people don't when they fail that very first time gardening, which is why in this little box, which has the Botanical Interests logo on it, which is our seed company now, I don't have Botanical Interest seeds. I have epic gardening seeds. It's pretty crazy to hold this in my hand, not only because the art looks epic, but because there are 40 varieties of all new seeds here. And why would you do this? Why would we do something like this when Botanical Interest has 700 varieties of seeds that are carried in like 5,000 stores and you can buy them online? Why would you start a new seed line? Seems kind of crazy, seems kind of weird, but we did it for a very specific reason, and it's all about you, the beginner gardener. I've been growing for like 13 years now. I know hundreds of different varieties of seed. I know how to start them. I know why to choose this tomato over another, when to plant a specific variety, all the different intricacies that you do learn as you grow up as a gardener. But when you start, don't you kind of just want to know what squash to grow if you want to grow squash? Shouldn't there just be one that you can choose? And that was the genesis of why we created the 40 seed line of Epic Gardening seeds. You keep asking, how do I know what variety to choose? What if I'm on a balcony? What if I'm in a small space? I'm just getting started. So we made a line that is only the best stuff for beginners. It will grow. It has great disease and pest resistance. We made this really sick packet. I honestly am obsessed almost more with the packet than I am with the seeds inside it, because just like our Botanical Interest packets, it's an artwork focused packet that we hired an artist to do. We kind of dressed it up a little bit with a little bit more of a kind of video game modern look, but there's a lot of Easter eggs on the packet themselves. Every single packet has a little raised bed on the back that shows what the actual plant will be. So this is a cucumber. This is the double yield pickling cucumber. And on the back, you can see the actual cucumber leaves. But if I go in here and hunt down some beets, the Ruby Queen beet, on the back, you'll actually see beet seeds with some of the hens and little landscape going on. But on top of that, there's a little QR code where if you scan the QR code, it will take you to a guide that either myself or someone on our team has created on exactly how to grow this variety from the packet itself. So we're kind of taking this opposite approach to giving you less when you start out. So when you come to the Epic seed line, you know, hey, I want to grow a tomato. Great, there are about 4 suggestions for you. I want to grow a carrot. Great, there is 1 or 2 suggestions for you. That's it. Not 20, not 30, not having to calculate everything about how to grow it. But not only that, we consulted with everyone on the Epic Gardening team, including Jacques, to figure out which varieties to carry.
If you guys know me, you know I love me a good tomato, so I made sure that there was a variety in there that anyone could grow at home. This one's called Container's Choice. It is a dwarf plant, meaning it's not going to get all gigantic on you, but it still produces beefsteak tomatoes that you could slice up and eat on your sandwich and enjoy. It'll do great in containers, raised beds, in ground, wherever you grow it. And with that same sort of problem in mind, the sort of bigger the fruit you grow, the harder it is to succeed oftentimes. So we wanted a mini red bell pepper so that you guys could actually grow prolific amounts of bells in your garden, no matter your setup. And again, when we're thinking about succeeding no matter where you are, oftentimes size is the biggest contributor, so even our peas won't actually get that gigantic on you. Something like this will only grow 2 to 3 feet, maybe, and you could grow it in a container and still get plenty of peas, no matter what. Those are just 3 of my favorites from this collection, but we have over 30 years of seed buying experience at Botanical Interest, so I'm gonna throw it over to Lee and Lasha, who are vegetable and flower experts.
Hi, I'm Lasha, and I am the vegetable and herb seed buyer here at Epic Gardening. When we were looking at which vegetables to choose for the Epic Gardening line, I knew that I could not pass up the patio pride pea. I think peas are often really overlooked for beginning gardeners, and I'm not sure why, because they are super easy to grow. With this patio pride pea in particular, from the moment you put it into the ground, when it's ready to harvest, only takes about 40 days. What's also really great about this variety is that it's nice and compact. It only reaches about 16 inches in height, so it is perfect for a grow bag or a small pot on your patio, or a small raised garden bed in your backyard. What's also great about this variety is that it's an All-American selection winner, which means that a variety of gardeners tested it out throughout the United States in a lot of different regions, and it grew well in every single region and also had really great flavor.
Hi, my name is Lee, and I'm the flower buyer here at Epic Gardening. When looking at new varieties to add into this collection, I knew that I had to add my personal favorite, which is the bachelor's button. The polka dot mix is great for beginner gardeners. It's a compact plant, great for pollinators, and is easy to grow in any soil type. In addition to that, the petals are also edible, so you can add them into your salads or also as a fun touch to any mocktail.
Everyone on the Epic Gardening team put a ton of effort into this packet right here and the other 39 that are in the line. It's crazy to hold in my hand because 13 years ago I started a gardening blog, and now I am holding a line of seeds with our name on it, and it's all because of you guys, and frankly it's all for you guys. This is the exact type of packet that I wish I had when I first started. Slimmed down line, just pick what's right in front of you. You know it's gonna work, good disease and pest resistance, and I'm super, super excited to launch it to you guys. You can check it out whenever you want on our site, and I'm also giving away a few full collections in the comments. I'm gonna pick 3 winners and we'll send you all 40 packets to get your garden started this year. Thank you so much for watching our videos. It is like the brightest spot of my life sometimes that you guys come here and watch what we put out here. It just means so much to me. And yeah, thank you guys so much. This is so cool. The Epic Gardening seed line officially launched today. Good luck in the garden and keep on growing.